Hi everyone, Susan Little here. I'm really enjoying this painting. This is from my imagination. I love doing the decorative flowers and the bright colors. It's a real joy to be creating and watching it come to fruition. This is the finished painting is called Fruit and Flowers. It's on my website and available for purchase. But it's really an interesting thing being able to just start dreaming up things like flowers and vases and leaves and just start articulating them on the canvas. And I so enjoy it. You can see from my palette the colors are so bright and juicy and festive, which is probably my favorite color palette. I use a lot of quinacridone magenta and naphthol red, and I have phthalo blue in there and phthalo green and Hansa yellow, and it's just a joyous palette of colors. As you can see, I use some white paint where my lemon and cherries are going to go so that they really pop against the gray background that I had put in first. And I'm using some detail brushes and trying to keep everything going as quickly as possible. As you know, acrylics dry so quickly. I have a spritz bottle of water that I spritz, and my palette, it keeps moisture in. Underneath that parchment paper, I've got wet paper towel, and that leaches through the parchment paper just enough to keep the colors moist while I use them. And you can get a retardant, a liquid that you can add to your paint that slows down the drying process. But I find this works just fine. So I keep working away with things that are wet, and if needs be, I'll just have to add some more tube colors. You can see I'm using a very, very small brush, trying to get everything just very, very carefully put in. And I like working with small brushes. I probably should be stretching myself and using larger brushes and working down to small. But I don't know, small makes it easier to control where I'm putting the paint, and it just seems to fit in my hand better. Everybody has their own techniques and approaches, that's for sure. You can see a little jar of gray paint. Sometimes I'll mix up a large amount of paint and then keep it in a nicely sealed glass jar so that I can use it again and again and again without it drying out. Anyway, have a great day. Thanks for watching.